What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. And in today's video, we got to talk about the mess that is Stellantis and why it's rapidly falling apart.
For the longest time, whoa, for the longest.
Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, got it represent.
What is up, guys? Welcome on back to TK's Garage. I've seen a ton of articles since Mopar Insiders dropped that video or dropped that article with Walter P. Chrysler's great grandson and stuff like this. Jalopnik and other people posting these things, and I'm going to drop them in here. Basically saying, starting to come apart. Stellantis is starting to come apart as CEO flies to Detroit to salvage sales. Let me be very clear, and I don't even want to give Carlos Tavares any tips, any ideas on how to save the company. I'd much rather we go with option B and he sells CDJR back to somebody in the United States. I'm willing to invest everything I got into it. That said, the blame is at his own damn feet. You waste money, $250 million on Archer Aviation, and you could have got Frank Lutz or anybody else to do a friggin' focus group to tell you that the shit that you're building now, nobody friggin' wants. They don't want it. Nobody wants electric vehicles like that. Now, I know, I've seen the comments and TK, electric vehicles are growing year over year. Cool, I don't care. If it grows by 3% year over year, that still tells me that people want gas engines. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, holler at me in 10 years when it's 30%. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then people are like, oh, TK, you're just hating on electric vehicles. As I just bought a BMW i3, if you've been on my Instagram, I literally did a funny post with the R. Kelly thing saying my bot's telling me no. I had to do it though. The price was right, $5,800. I ended up paying $5,200 cash, plug-in, Rex, i3. Yes, it's got a ton of miles, but I know how to service the battery. I've owned these before. So before you're like, he just hates on EVs. No, that's not the case at all. I've owned Teslas. I've owned Fisker. I had a Fisker Karma. I had multiple Teslas. The only ones I haven't had is the Model Y and the Cybertruck. I don't hate electric vehicles. There's a place for them. When I lived in LA in Chatsworth, when I first came here the first time, it made sense for me to have it because the miles I went, I didn't have to get gas. And then when I was traveling across the country, electric vehicle is not going to work for me. It's not. Go back. You know, maybe I'll repost those here on the channel of the trip I took in the BMW i3 from South Beach, Miami to Las Vegas. BMW gave me a car to do that. That was a disaster. Oh my God, I'll never do that again. 4 days, 2 tow trucks, stopping every 80 miles for gas because there was no electrical infrastructure. It's a lot different now than it was in 2019. That said, I'll never do that again. But to get to the crux of the matter, Carlos Tavares, if he sees this video, like the simple fix for all of the issues that you're having, I can tell you one right now, that if you announce it, your stock goes up by 30% overnight. Bring back the Hemi. Bring back the mother effing Hemi. Bring back the Hemi. I don't care what you put it in. Put it in the Ram. You know, maybe you make a special edition Banshee ICE edition that has a 6.4 liter gas engine in it. Maybe you twin turbo that shit. Maybe you forge the internals so that the 6.4 engine's a little stronger. I don't know. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't. I don't know. But there are very clear and concise things that you can do to turn this company around. Instead of coming to Detroit and blaming it on Sterling Heights and blaming it on, the Warren Truck Factory, blaming it on insert assembly plant here. Because that's the thing now. It's the UAW's fault that we're not selling. No, it's your dumbass decisions to raise the MSRP by over 30% on everything that you sell. It's your dumbass decisions to force EVs down the throat. You are the largest auto manufacturer in the world. Wouldn't you friggin' wise up to know that Ford is backing off, GM is backing off, everybody else is backing the F off here because nobody wants the shit. Yet, you're going to push it anyway. You're coming here for PR hoping that you get a pop on your stock, and it's not going to happen. You're going to come here. You're going to meet with the people from BYD because that's the real reason why you're here. You're here to meet with the Chinese company to off-sell Chrysler. We're not dumb. People that can read the tea leaves can see it. You're coming here to sell the company out. Duh. And you're doing it at the behest of Exor and the rest of the people on your board of directors, who also all co-mingle with Exor and Ferrari and a bunch of other companies. This is not anything new, but it's going to blow up in your face. Because I can tell you this, you're going to learn really quick when you start shipping electric chargers, and yeah, you'll have the street speed 717s that buy it. Hey, even my dude OC Motivator might buy one to get some views, get some videos in. Maybe Lucky Lopez will buy one. I don't know. But outside of us that can afford to buy them as an expense for videos, you're not selling that shit to the general public. No actual Mopar Dodge fan is going to give a rat's ass about whatever that is that you're putting out with the Charger EV, whether it's the RT, the Scat Pack, or God forbid you ever get around to getting the Banshee out. I'm willing to bet you don't sell enough RTs and Scat Packs that the Banshee never sees the light of day. Even though you're only going to make 3,300 of them and try to do the same BS you did with the Demon to make your dealers happy. Sadly, those games are over with in our current economy. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe Carlos will come here and shit sunshine and rose petals and rainbows, and it'll all get better. But I think we all know that's not the case. I hope that Mr. Chrysler's great-grandson can get this together and make an offer and buy Chrysler and Dodge. Because I don't think they're going to sell Jeep or Ram. Maybe we can get Ram. Maybe. But I can tell you this. Just like I said, we were willing to buy all those stocks and do a stock takeover. I meant that. I stand on that. If he's able to get this company together and make a viable bid, I can tell you right now, I've already talked to one of the largest shareholders out of Massachusetts today in Stellantis. Yeah. Another Boston person, I know. But I talked to them today. Like had an hour and a half phone conversation with them today. There is an appetite for America to buy back Chrysler. And it might only be Chrysler and Dodge. And that's okay. We can figure that out. But at the current path we're going, Chrysler and Dodge is dead. And when that happens, I hope it bankrupts Stellantis. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Give the video a big thumbs up if you like what I do. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And as always, stay petty, my friends.